Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for a squat day. But a quick reminder for those of you who watch these vlogs, please remember to click like down below. It would be greatly appreciated. And like I said the other day, I'm going to start transitioning back to low bar, wider stance. That's the sort of stance that I hit that 605 Cambered Bar Squat when I was over 30 pounds heavier before my cut. I really know that's my best power position. We're going to work on it. Okay, we're going to work on it now that my shoulder health is good. I think I can make it work. My hips feel good. I've learned to really trim my volume down. I've got good fatigue management at this point. I feel like moving back into competition, and people are saying, "Oh, when's meet?" I'm in meet prep now. I'm just not peaking. Believe me, I'm probably closer to stepping on a platform than people realize. Like when I say stepping on a platform, I mean I'm talking everything is booked and paid for, hotels, everything. So I don't need to max out in comp. I don't need to max out at regionals. I didn't go all out on this set. You know what? I'm like, let's just get a good triple in. Let's see how it feels. Let's leave some reps in the tank. Just try to work on hitting depth. Get used to having a low bar back on my back. And you know what? Felt good. All right. Felt like I broke depth on all three of these. Tried to sink the third one as deep as possible, a little deeper. Left a couple reps in the tank. I could have done 5 with this. You know what? Just wanted to get a feel for it. And I'm like, okay, my shoulders felt okay. And here's going to be the trick. Only going to do the heavy work this way. We're only going to do the heavy work this way. Everything else, we're going to use specialty bars. Going to use belt squats. We're going to use good mornings. Because you know what built up my thing before? Good mornings. I have enough quad to low bar squat probably 600 at this point. Not saying we don't need more quad, but I have really, really blown my quads up with all this other work, all the deep squatting, all the other stuff. Of course, I have the belt squat. I have my sled drags. Now we need to build the hip dominance back up, get used to these positions, get used to this wide stance. So what's that mean? Hip, adductor, glutes, all that stuff. All right, we're gonna hammer all of it. And so, you know, I decided let's go ahead and use the cambered bar. Cambered bar lets me get into that position comfortable, easy on the shoulders. And I need to watch that shoulder health because I'm now wide grip benching again. We're overhead pressing. All my shoulder stuff is feeling really good. But here's going to be the key. We can't have overuse on anything. That means we rotate stuff. We only do a few sets of each thing that stresses the shoulder in a certain way. All right? That's why I only do benching once a week. That's it. And then we do dumbbell stuff for the rest of it. Overhead pressing, you know, again, once a week. Each of my pull positions, we go with only wide grips. We only do them once a week. We change position. We avoid overuse on that shoulder. Same thing. If I only have to do 3 to 4 real sets of squats with that low bar position every week, we get the movement pattern in. We handle the heavy weight, and then we build everything else up using close enough variations. The beauty of this gym, I mean, have shown you guys that you can do a lot with just straight bars over the last few months, but I have all this equipment. I have an enormous investment here, and I have the equipment to pull this off. Let's use it. And today, you know, we kept stuff real conservative. Actually, I went heavier on these than I normally do. On my back off work on squats, a little heavier because it's fine. But I'm also worried about DOMs, okay, because I felt like, man, my glutes and stuff got used a lot more today than they're used to. I need to really, really watch this volume. You know, I did my work sets of squats. I did my 5x10 back off. And I'm like, I don't need to do the belt squat today. I'll work it in next time, maybe. I'm also cutting hard at this point. We're not going to build much muscle. I still got to make weight. I'm down at 214 consistently, but we need to get lower to make water cutting easier, coming up for the 198. And I need to keep getting lower. And I really, even after the meet, I'm going to work on getting a little leaner so that I can stay and just bulk and cut like maybe 200 to 210 back and forth. So I can always make the 198. But I'm a little worried about DOMs. All right, my ass cheeks are going to hurt basically because these are novel movements again because I did my 5x10 with the cambered bar. These all felt good. And then I'm like, I need to do good mornings. Okay, good mornings really helped build my power squatting a lot. They helped build my original power squat, those big ass numbers you guys saw me hit on that cambered bar. Good mornings were a big factor. But keep in mind, I got to where I was doing good mornings with over 500 pounds for a max. Okay. So I'm like, how much volume do I really need? What do I need to do? Said, okay, I'm going to do them beltless with a cambered bar. Thought about doing 5. I'm like, let me stop at 3 sets. Wide stance. We didn't go crazy heavy. Only went with like 195. Okay, only 195 pounds. This is lightweight, but real wide stance, beltless 3 sets of 10. You know what? Lit my hips up, my adductors, my glutes, everything. Okay, all those muscles that we need to really low bar squat besides the quads got hammered. And I'll probably do some sled dragging in the morning just to make sure those quads get the extra work. All right, 3 sets of 10 on this. This is enough. I may hurt tomorrow. I may get DOMs, and it doesn't seem like a lot of work, right? 1 ramp up set of low bar squats, 5x10 cambered bar squats with the same wide stance, 3 sets of 10 on the good morning. It doesn't seem like a lot of work. It really isn't. You know, it's like 10, 11 total work sets. But these are all big movements, and think about all the muscles involved. Okay, plus I do all my GBP with it. All right, I'm going to do walking with the vest, shopping with the vest here later today. Okay. And then I'll probably sled drag in the morning. All right, we'll rebuild the power squat. I've been doing all this Olympic squatting. Now we build the power squat back up. And no, we're not going to be happy to just hit mid 500s. You know what? I was able to do 605 on a cambered bar at a heavier body weight. If I can regain all that muscle, why can't I low bar squat with a power bar 600, even at a lighter weight? Especially with the knee sleeves. These knee sleeves add so much. Let's work towards it. Okay, if we're going to go big, then let's go big. Let's get, for this coming year or two, not in regionals, but later on, this year and next year, let's get the highest total possible. Okay, that means we got a low bar squat. We find our strongest positions. It means I've got to keep working that wide grip bench. Use the most muscles possible, right? Get these movements where we're using the most muscles possible. And I had a lot of fun doing the high bar type stuff and the narrow stance. And hey, it was great for my quads. But let's take it up to the next level. And just to finish off, I did 1 set of hanging leg raises. A lot of times I've been doing 5 sets on these squat days, but I'm doing a lot of these throughout the week. I feel like I'm getting plenty of ab work. Thought I would just finish up. Overall, I'm real happy with today, the way everything went. My shoulder feels good. My shoulder health is on point. My hips feel good. I'm probably going to have a little DOMs from the novel training response, but that's okay. Really happy with the workout, so I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.